Welcome back into some more Shadow Empires. We are continuing on with our Tovisum playthrough. It is developed rapidly last stream. We were gearing up to do a war with Blue here, to the point that we were actually like drawing up invasion plans and setting up for go time, and then Yellow declared war on us. This was his first mistake, and we immediately rushed on down and we took I don't know what we named you. Easy Town, that's right. Known for their high quality entertainment districts here. And we were also able to get what is currently called Litho Shelf, definitely needs a rename, in rapid order. We have started seeing yellow units arrive. Yellow units are higher tech than us. They run around in combat armor and they have Gauss weaponry. We have assault rifles that we've barely used, and we have discovered combat armor, but we have not got it into production yet. I think we have local advantage if we can keep the pressure up. If we let them set up, though, we're gonna have some big problems. Ideally, I'm kind of hoping we can cut them off right here and then quickly take Nimfort. The reason being, this is the edge of yellow. So if we can take him out here, then we can focus in one direction. We have several squads down here. We have the red shirts, we have the mustard stains, or no, we got the wheelies. We have one heavy MG squad, and we just rolled up with a light armor army that we just created here with the express idea that we're going to hopefully be able to just blitz them down. That is the hope and dream. We are stretched exceedingly thin on this flank, trying to hold what we have currently. Now that, don't think we're going to push any further with these guys. And actually, I cannot move any further. Looking up towards the middle, we did have to kind of pull back. We were trying to take this choke point, but it didn't work out in the end. So we have pulled back ever so slightly. It looks like we, nice, got a good militia unit here. It's been a long time since we produced a militia unit. We have a warrior knight and an elite sniper. What the heck? Okay. We also have a little bit of expansion going on here. We're at peace with the shrimpmen here, and we are pushing out. Ooh, there's some nice little juicy metal. We'll probably look at making a gas station essentially somewhere in here. We have the metal. What are you? Walled trench. Okay, so a derelict and an android cave. Governor XP. Okay, not the worst area ever. Maybe it'll be nice like our other northern city here. Teeth Big finally did get big enough that we could hook up the metal, and that has been really, really nice. We are just barely on the cusp of being able to go up to level 2. And at level 2, we will be able to raise those mine levels again. That'll be super nice. Let's go ahead and put these colonists in there.
We'll go.
Keep working on that. Beyond that, we're just hopefully not going to have a war with Blue now that we pulled all of our forces back. We have seen some armor rolling around back in his area. He is still being stupid. The spiders are doing everything in their power not to help me pinch Blue off. Thanks, spiders. Very cool. We decided to eliminate the spiders because at least Blue is relatively docile, whereas the spiders are not. Depending on the territory we get, we would like to make another little city down here. There's a couple metal, including this one in Blue's territory, some oil, etc., etc. So I would like to take this territory, but we'll see what we can actually get out of it. Beyond that, if we look at our VPs, we are in second place pretty solidly. We're up to 18.2, and we've got him down. He was up to like 47 something. He was really, really, really close to victory. So luckily we've knocked him down a little bit. Obviously a long ways to go though. I think that's basically it for the intro. We had played out this turn, so I think we're basically ready to roll a turn over. And that's usually where I can kind of catch up with my thoughts of where we're at. Let me check in with chat here. Regi says, are we playing Railroad Tycoon today? That's one of the things we're going to have to get done. I'm shocked, actually, that we haven't had more problems with supply getting over there. So railroad needs to happen. Like, that's not a question. It needs to happen. Hey, Dim Bones Man and Drew Slice. ADS? Creepy Spooters, that's right. AX. Dorby Sands, hello. Okay, let's go ahead and roll a turn here and see what we can see. Hopefully these spiders will actually be useful and they'll untick that metal. I have a feeling they won't be though. I'm trying to get a flank on them to cut blue off A, and B to corral them west where they can take that land off of blue, hopefully. It's a real shame that blue's a theocracy. I would totally be fine with taking peace with them. They don't really have anything I want. And fighting through that tundra is going to be really annoying. Hey, Ruben. Love on an alien world. We are remastering the railroad. Well, there you go. We're doing our best. Even on a Tech 3 start, you do start with railroad tech, for what it's worth. Okay, well, they're still somewhat contained. I would really like to get a surround in here. We might be able to do it. We have some pretty mobile troops. We also need to find out when things are coming from the west. Yeah, we can see a few yellow units out in the desert. Yeah, I did think you were going to be a problem. Yeah, that guy probably has to go. It's a neutral, but he's going to stomp around and cut off supply lines. We killed 700 infantry and lost 10 guns. Fuel deposit discovered in Teat Big. Crisis of Ego. Unification card. Unfortunately, none of those are going to be useful to me. At least blue can't sail you. True. Why are we not just plowing through blue? We were totally ready to do that, Droog, and then we got declared on by yellow. And I only have essentially 3 offensive units. Well, 4 now. Muster stains are still up here. So we just didn't have any more forces, basically. Declare war? No. Okay, so blue owns this. Come on, Spooters. Are you even trying? I feel like you're not trying, Spooters. I need you to take his territory. Let's go. No excuses, lazy spiders. Okay, we'll do that for now. I just want them to come down and cut him off so I can take it. I need this area if we're going to build a city here. Okay, but that's not what I should be looking at the moment. We should be where we normally start, and we should be looking at our decisions. Okay, national budget. I'm gonna say no changes. I'm not in the sauce, so I don't remember what the problems were. We'll have to look at that next time. Economic Council. Okay, we're still prospecting up quite a bit. I think that's fine. No changes there. Order. Okay, here we go. Orders for the governor of Lithoshelf. Well, first we need a better name because that's a stupid name. Axe was one of our OHQs, but he has been pulled off the front line to lead the city. We were getting kind of desperate for personnel. We've been on, how do I want to say this? We've been recruiting all comers. Let's put it that way. And we've been not pleased with the results. So despite him having relatively good military stuff, we have had to tap Axe to be governor, at least for now. Maybe we can get somebody new. Okay, so new name for this place. I think this is gonna be Green Valley. There we go, named after that mountain pass nearby. We are gonna fund them with 1 credit. We are gonna pay our workers the national average of 5, allowing emergency food. We're gonna leave them unincorporated until we are sure that their happiness is okay. It looks fine right now, but we'll see.
Copy that.
Copy that indeed. Our spies in Hagenlo Reich have found info. We've been giving that to the shrine. New commander for the 7th MGs. Okay, a nice Cap 3. I was kind of saving him for something better. Perfect. Good War, Cap 1. Micah, you are in. Oop, and then we have something else to do too. Before I forget, Micah, none, OHQ, Micah, Minx, Miles. Wow, we're into multiple pages. All right, do I have any new friends tonight? We already have a Floodwater. I think we have a P. Henry. I know I saw somebody. Rooman, I don't think we have a Rooman right now. Tell me if I do. Dorby Sands. I'm sure we don't have a Dorby Sands. Dorby Sands. Okay, you are going to be in charge of that. And what was this other one? Light Armor Brigade. Okay, this might be your calling here. What was your... An Enforcer? I mean, that's not the worst. It's not the best either. It's a bunch of social stats. 38 war is pretty good, though. He'll learn it pretty easily. I have 44 PP left. Military. If I just accept him to do it, we could play a grand convention. I think we're just going to accept it. All right, Judah Gibson, you're in. Rooman says nope. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we are so deep in the sauce at this point that I cannot remember who is and isn't around. Okay, Judah, rename. Rooman George. All right, you have a very important position as our first light armor commander. Do us proud. All right, then I think we're playing the Grand Convention.
Understood.
We're in egotism, so getting this leadership is really nice for us. 6% relations, 18 XP for everybody. You'll love to see it. 38 war stats pretty good. Yes, it is. Okay, starting in the north. I'm gonna have to refresh myself from scratch here since we're, it's been 24 hours. All right, next turn, if I throw some colonists into this, we should get the decision to make you into a bigger town. And then big things will happen from there. Okay, over here, we are kind of, sort of at the end of our rope. We're not going to be able to go much further. Let me get... No, give me used. Okay, he can't go any further. Okay. Okay. I would like to get that. Yoink. Okay. We are definitely gonna need this road to go somewhere. Do I want to do it right now, though? I don't think... I don't know. Ooh. Hey, I'm gonna want a town here. Let's wait till we clear him out so we can decide on the position. Okay, a slow but pretty deep mine. We could do something like right here. Further probably better though, and our current logistics goes to around here. Maybe we could stretch for right here. This wouldn't be too bad. We'd have a volcano in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the metal would be ever so slightly out of range. We could back up to here. That's definitely in range, so is that. That also gives us some defensive perimeter that's not on our front door. Oh, I can't go here because of shrimpmen, own it. Start shrimpmen. We should start trying to make nice with them if we ever have turns with extra PP. Okay, what is over here that's stomping around? I thought we owned that.
Get out!
Random raider dudes. You know what? Go be random raider dudes somewhere else. Yeah, shoo. Shoo.
Successful.
Shoo. All right, we're gonna corner him and get rid of him. I don't need that banging around up here. Okay, next we have Twin Lakes. Builder Finry is here. We're working on the solar panels. Vacationing in Union. I mean, at least you're not on the front line, right? Maritakis is supposed to have the Smarties? Yep. Yep, they are. I don't know. We played a whole slew of cards and got absolute garbage out of them. Three was pretty good. Okay, we read that. Babel, two things I noticed while watching on 2-speed yesterday. Construction reports very useful. It definitely would be. Goss is a person's name. It rhymes with mouse. I believe it's Goss. I don't think it's Gauss. Could be wrong about that. Sorry to be that guy. There's always that guy, Drew. Don't worry. It's just your turn today. You say like gauze. Yeah. See, we have 3 pronunciations amongst 3 of us already. Hey, J-Rob. Nice job rolling back yellow. Well, thank you. We did survive. Hazel Fawn says, hi, saw you were live and wanted to say that you, along with a few other YouTubers, convinced me to get this game. I'm 24 hours in, and I think I'm halfway through how logistics work. Did you go with regular logistics, or did you go with mid-core, out of curiosity? Okay, I'm happy enough with what they're doing at the moment. Greywater. Okay, we were raising their wind traps because we had water problems. We still have water problems, and I can't make any more wind traps. In the north, we're going to be able to expand the water mine, though. I think I'm going to let that sleep for a turn or two. We've upped the solar panels. You actually are a little bit behind on quality of life, so we could go a little bit higher. We have had medical problems here. This is all good. Are you guys incorporated? Is there an easy way for me to see that? No, you're unincorporated. Okay. I can't make you pay taxes this turn, but your taxes are on the way. Definitely taxes on the way. Let's go ahead and build you... Well, you know what? Let's circle back to this. I don't want to go too crazy on the building because we're going to do railroad stuff, and that's going to be expensive. Okay, Silver City. We are a small town, so we can go up a level. We're on high civ, so that's absolutely fine. We up the trucking station, which seems to be doing a good enough job for now. I think I'm happy enough with this. Right. We were building out this for some more metal income. Again, I think we're going to leave that one alone for the time being. Okay, we mothballed the airbase. We have a truck station, but not enough people running it. We're working on a barracks. Yep. Working on a barracks. Yep. Truck station 3. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to come back to this. All right, Wasteland Miles. Okay, that's all looking fine. What does your happiness look like? The civilians could be a little higher. You're very high at 61 high civ. The civilians are mad because we have that slaver here. I would like to get some more population, but we can't. We don't have any PP. Okay, we're gonna let that sleep. I already fiddled with this turn. I need them to be less dumb. Union is very happy. We just finished a hospital. Civilians are still a little low. What was your problem here? Low quality of life? I just don't believe you. All right, well, you're just gonna have to suck it up for the time being. All right, we got Industry 2 here. Bureaucrat Office 2. Did we finish? Weren't we doing Bureau 3 down here? Yeah, we did. We're gonna be low on power again. What is our power plant doing these days? We're at 50%. We can continue to raise it. Right, we were building the heavy industry. Okay, so we're not going to railroad this turn. It'll be next turn. Okay, then I think Union gets to go up in bureaucratic office. Let's check that price. Government. 200, so that would be 600 metal. I don't think we can do that. We got to get this railroad in. Like, I'm pretty committed to that. All right, to that end, I think the main railroad line for now is going to go to here and then that way. So here, we could go ahead and start constructing. We're just going to use a railhead here, not a rail station.
Yes.
Get started on that. And here, I actually don't know. That's an awfully long distance. I don't have a feeling of how far logistics for rail carries before I need a repeater station. If we could make it through there, well, this one also could go out this way though. We're gonna have another city in here someday. All right, I think Silver City gets an actual rail station. Rail station 1, 2 turns, some machine. Okay, we're gonna need some more machines. 40 tiles for rail. Okay, thank you. Let me go do some counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I definitely was underestimating. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Okay, so we did. Okay, I guess my gut was good because we're not. This is definitely more than 40. So yes, this gets a rail station. Everything better than expected. Okay, rail station 1. How did the wind traps go? I couldn't math it the way I wanted it to work, and I'm not sure why. So this is a wind trap 2 on high ground. It says it should be producing 400. But we're only getting 279. This must be adjusted by, there must be a stat somewhere that shows air moisture. I don't know where that would be though. It would be down here. You don't see H2O as a gas, so that's not it. It must have something to do with the rainfall, which is, we know is very low, but I feel like that's not it though. That's pretty crap. Yeah, I don't think it's good. I don't think it's particularly good. Let me put it that way. Not for 1.5k people. We will probably continue to expand ice mining up here as a preference. And maybe when we build this, see, that's a consideration too. It could also help with that. Stop distracting from the super. No, we're building railroads. Biosphere and atmosphere. I don't think they're in there. So this is biosphere. I don't think I've ever heard anything about moisture here. Rain pH is as close as I could get. I've never seen H2O as a gas here. And then what was your other one? Biosphere and atmosphere. I don't think atmosphere, yeah, it doesn't get its own tab. It's just part of this. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so we're going to start the rail, but we're going to start it next turn because we're building the heavy industry. That just needs to happen. 4 steps down. Tell me more. 4 steps down. 1, 2, up. I gotcha. Okay, atmosphere compatibility, anatology. No, this is like biology stuff about how the evolution went on the planet. Not, I don't even know why it says that. I guess just because it has it here. This would tell us if we could breathe breathe it or not. So that doesn't tell us anything about moisture, unfortunately. And biosphere details, same thing. That's all just plant stuff. I believe these are the living creatures at the moment. Okay, that is what that is. Let's get to work over here. So I need to get rid of this idiot. I would definitely like it if he didn't exist anymore. Because he is going to continuously prod me. Okay. And over here... That's super unfortunate I can't get into that mountain this turn. Okay, I would really like a surround here if at all possible. Okay, that was absolute garbage. Not gonna happen this turn. Yeah, that's absolutely not going to happen this turn. All right, well, maybe we can threaten him. That's a really dangerous spot right there. Maybe we can threaten him enough that he will decide to move back. I would have preferred the grab. Yeah, this marshy area. Is that marsh or grassland? So the savanna. No, tundra. That's what did us in. These trucks do not love tundra. We're basically just searching over here. Sure. I have literally no idea what this road was doing. All right, I will expand this one. Take it just slow and easy, boys. Slow and easy. All right. Yeah, didn't really get the positions I wanted here. I was thinking we were going to be able to at least partially wrap around. That didn't happen. All right, the light armor. I think we're going to try to blitz this. I think that's the plan. Also, we should get a strategy here. HQ. Now this one, I believe we could blitzkrieg. So this is going to make it very expensive. Mechanized forces get 60% attack and action points plus 30%. The action points is really good. We get minus 30% defensive. And entrenchment is impossible, and 60 AP oil consumption at start of turn. So that's a lot of oil. I think we can do it, and we can tap more if we need to. So I would like you to target the lights. We can't do it because we don't have any PP left, but we would really like that if we could. We would really like that if we could. Okay, we will come back to that next turn for sure. We are so bloody close to you. There's no way there's a whole unit of like anti-tank here, right? We've just arrived too fast, and doubly so if I can get this cut off properly, which will be difficult to do with the wheeled vehicles. We have no points to spend. Water is still an issue. Go. Hey, Union, how's it going? Oh, I've been looking forward to this tea all evening. I'm glad I was able to start on time. I usually stop by and grab my, like, lunch groceries for the week on Monday, just because that's the day it works in my schedule. If I get in there and the lines aren't too bad, it's a quick in and out, 5 minutes, doesn't affect anything basically. It's like one bad red light. Today was one of those days where I was there for like 20 minutes. It was ridiculous. Back in my day, you'd go to the grocery store and there would be 2 or 3 lines open, an express lane, and the second there was like 2 people in line, they would open another registrar. Now it's like there's like half a registrar and a giant line for self-checkout. Those are your options. We started pumping more oil? No, we talked about it. I believe we actually turned down our oil pump, so we may even just have some untapped potential. What were you saying, 65 to 70%? And hey, Muppet. Hazel says, I went with the standard logistics settings. I've restarted dozens of times, having a blast trying to get through the supplies. Nice. I like the mid-core these days. I just don't like playing Traffic Light Simulator. I wouldn't mind if the AI had to do it too, but they don't. So I like the mid-core, especially for streaming, because you guys don't want to see me fiddle with that forever. But both work. Both definitely work. We killed 700 infantry, and we have 4 decisions. Okay, I like that. A fuel deposit in Easy Town. New Zeitgeist, time of efficiency. They really need to add some more Zeitgeist. We've already had this like 5 times this game. Merit and political aid truck. Okay, I did miss where that battle was. In the north, okay. Okay, step 1. Decisions. Foreign Affairs Council priorities. All right, yeah, Foreign Affairs. There's hardly any miners left, so I think this is fine. In fact, I might even just lower that even more.
Roger that.
All right, X-Men, you got this. Miner worker strike in Easy Town. All right, what are we sitting on? We could soak some diplomacy. Sure.
Acknowledged.
There you go. Miner worker strike in Twin Lakes. Okay, you guys are just starting to take advantage of me at this point. All right, we will give into that one too, but I've got my eye on you now. All right, we can upgrade the village of Teat Big to a small town. Big in our hearts, though. Upgrade.
We'll go.
Okay, that's gonna be huge. Okay, so what is the first thing I want to build? And I think it's got to be the ice. As much as I have other things I would love. Look how much water we're losing. That is a nerve-wracking amount of water we are not making. Let's upgrade that immediately. 2 turns on it. I think you're basically going to be self-sufficient at this point, so that'll be good. Okay, probably need roads to really do a lot over here, and I don't have roads. I don't have the IP to do it. We are gonna start closing in on you. Come over here too. You too. I don't think there's anything up here. We're gonna need to get a road, probably in from this side, because it's gonna be infinitely cheaper to just grab this territory. Okay, this is our peace line. Right, you. All right, we'll continue to corner that guy. Twin Lakes finished their solar panels. Right? How are you guys feeling? Your workers are not great. Why? We have low, yeah, we're early civ and we could be higher. Okay, so we need some quality of life. Well, here's the problem. I built everything you can already have. And you still need like 10,000 more pops, so there's nothing I can do about that at the moment. We could do some worker privileges here. You built the mine I needed. We have oil, but I have better sources. I wouldn't tap this first. Monastery. Social housing. Our population's already happy. It's our workers who are not. We are housing 100% of our workers and most of the people. Okay, let's look at cards. Zone cards. Okay, so we would want to do a popular rally here. I think I'm good for that. In Twin Lakes, yes.
Order received.
Population happiness +7 and a little bit of loyalty. All right, well, I'm not going to spam those cards. We'll just do them slowly. We'll keep working on that. Increase worker pay. The thing is, people always bug me about worker pay. When you start fiddling with worker pay, it's kind of like the tide needs to raise all boats. Because what'll happen is if I do that here, it's going to pull my workers out of other places, and it's a whole shebang about it. We're not really having issues, like everything's getting worked. We're not short on workers. So this is a low priority, medium term project to fix. If we were having problems where like we weren't staffing our mine, I would be a lot more aggressive and maybe consider that. Okay, I think I'm happy enough there. Gray water. Okay, we didn't do anything here last turn because we were considering railroads. I think we're gonna continue that trend. Are you cool? We cool? We're extremely cool. Okay, I'm gonna call up Dim Bones Man. Dim Bones Man, you gotta pay taxes. Maybe that's his thing. He keeps volunteering to go to new frontier cities so he doesn't have to pay taxes. I think I'm on to you, Bone Man. We will squeeze that blood from your rock. Okay, also, what are my civilians doing here? They're still building more farming communities, and they are deeply in debt. Okay, we need to start digging them out of some debt. We learned this in Season 3, how ridiculous this can get. We're gonna go really aggressive on their debt. Yeah, we are gonna tax them, but we're also gonna reinvest a lot of it. Okay. If they're going that deep into debt to buy farming domes, they're having food issues, so hopefully I can get that resolved. Okay, next, Silver City. 1 turn on railroad. I don't have too much to say about that. Okay, we bumped into something here. And yellow. Fine. Okay, a little bit of a risky move there, but it paid off. Are we cool? We are cool. I mean, if you're just gonna let me drive around, I'll take a look. Okay, they did back off. That's kind of what I expected them to do. Get there. I would sure like it if we could catch these guys somewhere. Boy, that's just... Of course, the terrain is against me here. I also only have some of my yellows here. Wait a minute. How do we not have this? Wait a minute. How do we not have this? Okay, that makes me exceedingly nervous. I'm going to go ahead and raise... I'm still going to use these flax as my garrison units. I'm going to feel so smart if we ever shoot down an airplane. I probably should make these independent MG units, but it's all right. The Whitroads, yeah, they probably have. I totally believe that. I just never noticed that we didn't cap that. That makes me very suspicious that there's something in there. Because we had a lot of units here a minute ago, and if that didn't flip, there's something in it. We'll build an MG unit here that I'm going to use to defend this, and we'll use them to clear this out. I just don't have the, I don't have the pop. I don't have the recruits for it yet. Okay, you finally made a mistake, it looks like. I can't quite get there. All right, one of you has to go here. You are not quite ready to go, but these guys could do it. There's no hurry. All right, you guys. Zoom, zoom. We're blitzing for this, and I am so committed to that I'm gonna build road if I can. Not from that square. From that square. I want to get this. If we could blitz over there really, really quick and just nab that, that would be glorious. Okay, be patient, Babel, be patient. Okay, blitz card. Before people have aneurysms. Okay, HQ. Again, I really just like that these move. Blitz was over here last turn. I feel like I'm playing memory every time I open this screen. Armored Brigade, Blitz, go.
Roger that.
Posture set to Blitzkrieg. Nice. Okay, while we're playing, well, we may do a quick double check of people with that in a second here. Okay, you guys are doing what you need to do. All right, you. It's time to move. It's time to go, buddy. It's time to go. Yeah. Yeah. Time to go. Go, indeed. Yep. You better shove off, spider tick thing. Go push blue around. If we want to live, attack blue. Okay, the rest of that's fine. There's a GR vehicle, I think. Are you? No. Recon buggy, advanced minigun, 50mm steel plating, heavy diesel engine. Okay. I feel like that engine's a little over spec'd, but sure. Okay, Union. One turn left on the Uni that they're building. Ah, we didn't finish the heavy industry. All right, I'm sure we will finish that next turn. We need some machines to get there, though. Hang on. What was our price? 360.
Aye,
All right,
sir.
that should get us there. I am going to go ahead and start the rail station. That's what happened. I queued those up. So rail station 1, start
Roger
construction. That may not even be enough. Let's do like 4 more
Aye, sir.
to make sure we don't have a problem. We do have this ice mine also that we can upgrade. Literally the only ice mine we have. I may need to upgrade that. Okay, now I was saying something about postures. You guys are not going anywhere in the foreseeable future. What are you? Yeah, you're MGs. Oh, you've already got a stance. Okay. You guys are still doing some fighting. I don't want to play with that. Okay, you guys have a stance. Okay, Miles. Strap. Now, Miles here is mostly dug into the mountains. I think we're going to use entrench here. So, entrenchment and maximum entrenchment plus 50%, overall attack minus 40. Okay, compared to defense, infantry forces get 40% on defense and minus 30 on attack. So I feel like entrench is going to be better for us here. Miles is the 8th infantry. Do it.
Roger that.
Okay, they're entrenching. All right, next we have Floodwater, commander of the 11th MG. You guys are kind of out in the open, so you're more of a defense.
Roger that.
Now that we have the staff council actually producing these, I need to make sure that we're using them. There's no reason not to. Okay, already in a defensive one. You guys may actually see fighting. You may see fighting. What do we have left? They're not in a good place for an entrench. They could hold the line. I don't think so. I think they just chill. Did we ever city and mine upgrade Big? We literally just did last turn, and I started upgrading the ice mine first because I'm very concerned about our water consumption. So we have 2 turns on the ice mine. So yes, it's in progress is all I can say on that. Okay, I'm pretty happy with everything I'm seeing here. We have a little bit of points left. Let's do I need to retire anyone who's stupid? No, we have no one. Okay, second question. Let's audit our advisors. I was thinking about that after we streamed last night. I actually don't know what these guys are all doing. Is there an easy way to tell who you are attached to? Okay. So, Grinner is attached to Axe. That makes sense to me. Axe is not a good governor. Deal. Wero is attached to Liz Riz. Also acceptable to me. Pyrrhic is not attached to anybody, is relatively high intelligence. Okay, so I want you... Well, you know what? Let's save him and we'll put him on the governor of Nimfort. That'll be the plan for that. We have 14 points left. I think I'm going to save up to recruit a talent in anticipation of that. I don't need to retire anyone. We do have... You max out on the number of copies you can have, so it's not good to be sitting at full, but I can't afford it either, so no helping that. Wolf is not as happy as he could be. I can't bribe him either, because he can't bribe himself, weirdly enough. We could threaten his family. Might be one way to do it. Keeping him happy would be nice. No, you're Wubbo. Why is Wubbo trying to do this? Hang on a second. Do we have a problem? Houston, do we have a problem? Where's my interior? Yeah, it's Wolf. I don't know why that was doing that. What's your problem, Wolf? You like enforcement, mind, and meritocracy. Seems over-defended? I do not believe that is the case. Advisor. No, I'm not going to take him down to governor. We're going to assign him to the new governor as an advisor. Yeah. Henry says having an advisor attached for too long. It has to do with their... I think it's the egotism stat, I believe. Yeah. Okay, we're going to leave this all alone. I do notice we have a couple fate points, so we do have some options if we need them. Yeah, we're expecting Pippa and Dragon to die relatively soon. I have some really nice cards to boost whoever takes their spot. Yeah, we'll come back to these. Okay, I think we're actually gonna save for once. It's been a hot minute since that's happened. All right, with any luck, we'll be in sight of Nimfort next turn. I also am still not getting enough recruits. Union would be my next recruitment. Well, what are you doing down here? What have you done for me recently, Easy Town? You're a big town. Okay, you're not really that big. It's kind of a misnomer. Yeah, you are better, I would say. I kind of want to pull some people out of here. You're also pretty darn cranky. I think we might play a couple cards here. We're going to let things chill before I do that, but I do think I'm going to play a couple of those zone cards. So if we go over here, let's do a popular rally.
Received.
And we'll do some worker privileges.
Received.
There you go. Yeah, we'll work on this. We're working on it. It's work in progress. Yeah, ADS, that's going to be the plan. Union could be another location that we could pull some people out of too. Okay, let's roll that. Yep. I'm okay with using those in multiple places. Yeah, that's definitely not helping, Droog. I do think you're correct. Man, if only we had been able to steamroll blue. Then again, we would have probably needed to build another city right here to extend our reach. Actually, probably put it down by those ruins. But still, I wish we had been able to do that before this kicked off down here. Be smart, Mr. Desert Man. You just chill right there. There's no need. Oh, yep. What did I just say? There's no need to come this direction. You've signed your death warrant. Okay, I like that. Attacking into my heavy MG unit. We killed 400 and didn't lose anything. Rare metals in Easy Town. Roaming thieves in Wasteland Miles. Time of efficiency. Advanced sensors. Ooh, that'd be kind of handy, actually. Militia enthusiast, spy ring, shadow diplomat. Cultural exchange. Okay. As usual, we're going to go to our starting position. Decisions. Make our civilization reach 6.56. I will try. I will try. New organization. We literally cannot afford you.
Copy that.
No. Mod change?
Copy
No.
that.
Demigod in Easy Town. It's an investigation role. And Regi needs to do it. You probably have no chance of this, do you? If we roll like a 92 or something, we could do it. I do want the meritocracy. We are not getting a lot of meritocracy events. So, good job. Dragon Blue gave, no, he liked it. We failed. It was not a critical. We have lost 4,300 people. They joined the Free Folk. That's okay. They might just migrate around. Roaming thieves in the wastelands. Full support. 169 versus 92. Critical success. All right, good job, Shinosuke. Spies have found info. We're supporting the shrine.
Roger that.
All right, I hope that's really annoying for him. That's all I can say. I hope that's really annoying. Okay, one level of ice mine, or one turn on the ice mine. Okay, you. Yep. I'm not in any hurry here. Let's let him just bang into us. Yep, I'm not in any hurry there. All right, here, let's go.
Let's go. Operation.
There we are. Okay. Good job, team. Pull back to our normal positions. All right, we're chilling here for the time being. Chilling there for the time being. We finished rail 1. Okay, that's going to be some action time. Okay, you finished your barracks. I'm strongly debating whether we're going to drop a railhead here right now. We're not having horrendous problems in town. It's not good, but we're not having horrendous problems. I think we're going to do a cheeky little railhead. Just a little cheeky railhead. All right, that does mean that we're going to lay our first bit of track here. Well, unless we, no, that doesn't. Unless we're actually railroading it from the beginning, it's not going to help us that much. One turn left. Okay, I will go ahead and start. All right, let's watch our metal disappear. Actually, no, let's finish doing the inspection. Okay, doing our cheeky little thing. How are you feeling? You are feeling like you're very upset about this. Understood. Nothing to do here. We did that. Okay, let's start laying down some track. All right, we have 3,881 metal, 4,968 industrial points. Rail. Okay, first stop goes to here. 582 metal, 291 industrial points. Next stop, all the way to Silver City. 1,140 industrial, 2,200 metal. All right, can we make one more stretch? No, we cannot. The next one is gonna require about 2,000 metal. So we need a couple turns of build-up. Okay, well, that will still help. We'll be able to rail stuff to Silver City. Railheads are super cheap. Yep, they are. Yeah, so from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We may put another rail station in here. If 40 is the magic number, maybe we could route this a little more efficiency and get to here without having to do it. Railheads are very cheap. Way cheaper than actual rail stations. Yeah, there's no choice. I am shocked that this is going as well as it is. And mainly that's because we're not doing a lot of shooting. I have a feeling once the guns start going off and we have to bring down our 90 fuel and 1,170 ammo, I think things are going to change rapidly. Okay. Speaking of things changing rapidly, I wish this unit didn't exist anymore. Could you make that happen? You blew up my tank. That's the other thing, we're not having to ship tanks around. I'm kind of shocked you did that. Okay, apparently we also need some guys produced. Light armor, okay, we do have some light armor to ship down, so that's fine. Okay, okay, you're part of this group. Okay, weird, I can actually get you in there with that. I didn't think you'd have that much movement left. Okay, now's the question. Okay, maybe. Okay, very suspicious. Very suspicious. Okay. We just barely can't get inside there. But I can't imagine he's going to be able to get somebody here. He can't strat move because I took the roads. Right, you get into there. Hey, buddy, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Just keep trying to cut him off here, basically. I would absolutely love it. Okay, I'm going to try to circle around with that guy a little bit. If we could catch these guys and not let them get out of here. Okay, we still don't have enough troops to make the unit I need here. And I think these guys are probably overstaying their welcome. So we'll use these maybe to go check that. All right, and we have a yellow stain over here. He's probably right there if I had to guess. Oh, I guessed wrong. All right, we can chill on that for a turn or two. Okay, spooters. Okay, they gave up ground here. I will take it. We're right at the edge of our logistics. I need a little bit of dirt road here. Here, why are you trying to do that? Because that's a mountain. I mean, either of these would be a pretty good city location. That would be fine. That one already has a road built, so that would be ideal. All right, this is gonna be not what I really want. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Yeah. I want to make sure that we can supply this. All right, you're chilling. No, let's just chill. We're not in any hurry here. I got all day, Spooter. I got all day. Go take some blue territory if you want to live. I'll consider it. Don't tell them, but I'm not going to consider it. Okay, Union. Finish their uni. Okay, You're another place that will need to have a railhead, but I'm not going to build it yet. This is so low on my priority compared to the other bit first. That's the like trans-hemispherical railroad that we're building from Emerald City down to what is it? Green Valley. That'll be the first stretch. We did finish this. Okay. Also, okay, so production costs 50 metal, 50 rare, 200 energy, 2,000 workers, produces 10 machines. We do not need to produce 10 machines at a time right now. Let's go down to 50 to get us started, and then we'll think about it some more. Okay, we're also losing quite a lot of power. Let's turn up the power plant. 75% production. We are going to need to up that pretty soon. Okay, water is still a concern, but that's next turn. Food's okay, fuel's okay, ammo's okay, but let's see what the ammo does next turn. Metal's not okay. We've just fixed the electricity. Okay, we have settlers. Okay, I'm a little bit torn. I kind of want to drop settlers here. Next one's 50k. I think we concentrate on getting this up to level 2 because this gets us another level of metal mine. I feel like that's a pretty good investment. Let's do that. So colonize, these can just be population.
Order received.
I'm catching up on people. Railhead's super cheap. If that's their capital? No, their capital is to the west. Their capital is... We've seen it before. I want to say it was like here. This is already... Okay, this is making me think we lost too many spies. Let's go fix that. We want a spy ring into yellow.
Order acknowledged.
Vertical success. Double spies. We like that. We like that a lot. Do it again.
Acknowledged.
Critical success. Oh, Pippa here. Spy master extraordinaire. All right. Plea for friendship. I do think we're going to blap you with that.
Order acknowledged.
Success. We're just going to make it where they basically just can never go to war with us. Okay. This is quieting down a little bit, but we definitely need to figure out whatever the heck's in here and get rid of it. Check the VPs. 46.2 versus 18.9. Taking the territory is not going to be huge swings. It's going to be when we take big chunks of population. Like, this is a minor city with 150,000 people in it. This will be a little bit of a chunk. Man, from Arctic to Arctic. We have the Trans-Arctic Railroad at some point. I'm looking forward to it. What did we say we needed a person for? Oh, a new governor. Okay, and I already spent too far to be able to play talent. So let's go ahead and spend that. Yeah, the metal investment on that is ridiculous. That's why I'm so aggressive right here. I want this metal. I want this really bad. There's 3 metal deposits if I could finagle it. I really wish there was some sort of system where you could like demand zones. Like, look, Blue, I'm taking this zone. I don't want to go to war with you, so why don't you let me buy it from you? Or how about we trade something? Like I'll give you this chunk or that chunk or something, and you give me this. I wish there was a little more subtlety to it. So many strategy games don't let you trade territory because the AI is too dumb. Basically. You fleece the AI with all your trades. Yeah, that's right, Yellow. Attack into my MGs. Thinking very hard about that fight. I missed my losses, but he definitely had some. Ah, they're trying to get out. Come on, boys. Don't let them escape. Okay, Spooters doing the good work. Okay, random guy in the north. Yep, that's right. Attack my MGs. See if I care. We killed 300 infantry and lost 100. Metal deposit in Easy Town. Are we winning, Wolf? Yes, we have metal. Waste disposal accident in Emerald City. Time of efficiency. There it is. The unit I've wanted the whole freaking game. That literally every time we got something, I was like, oh, that's it. Oh, that's it. This is my favorite one for the early game. Yeah, we'll look at it in there. Ooh, mechanized MGs. I don't like mechanized MG, but I like mechanized stuff. That would be good for the Tundra fights, aka blue. Unification, spy team, convention. Provocation can be useful. Okay, metal. Metal deposit in Easy Town. Okay, there's the rares. All right, where are you? Where are you, Mr. Metal? Oil. Okay, come on, game. All right, that's fine. Okay, ooh, and we're not in good supply here. I agree, game. We are not in good supply. You know what would help? If we took this town. And if we increase this road. Okay, that's not going to be ideal, but that's going to be temporary. I gotta be a little bit careful over here, too. Where we all go. I don't think there's going to be anything out here, but I'm going to get this recon to go make sure. I'm going to have the main MG unit continue to swing south. I gotta be really careful here. I don't want multiple starving units on my front. Okay, that'll let stuff flow. Yeah, I think we're even going to pave that. Sealed road. We can do it to there. Next turn we'll finish it up. I also need to hook in this section. Okay, we can avoid the marsh by doing that. I see you. Am I going to be able to? I think I can. Oh, hello. Hello. All right. All right. We're going to split some of this red off. And they're going to go try to keep that from becoming a problem. Yellow has a new mission. And it's to get here. Unfortunately, I think this unit's going to be able to get there. I can't imagine he can't move 3 hexes. We did say Blitzkrieg. We did say Blitzkrieg. No, I don't think he built any of these cities, Wolf. These are things he conquered. That's why he got 50% of the world's population. He just literally had all the territories spawn next to him. Meanwhile, I got 2. And Blue got like half. Yeah. Adamsmark, Celeste, where's your capital? This is his capital, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Metropolis, size 6. Ridiculous. I'm coming for you, Frida. Yeah, so I mean, Berlin by Christmas, right? That's at the rate we're going, like one city every like 3 turns. How's he not winning? He is winning, Wolf. What are you talking about? He was at 47.2 when this war started. He was that close to winning. I think he got impatient and he attacked me. That was his first mistake. No, there's no such thing as necessarily a pop victory. Victory score is what you win from, but you get victory score from population. Decisions? Yeah, I got too excited about playing the war game. You're right, Arbin. All right, I'll go do my chores. Fine. All right, Mom, I'm taking the garbage out. We'll go pet the militia.
Copy that.
Interior Task Council. Okay, I honestly need more HR at the moment. Let's skew that towards HR a little bit.
Understood.
This is also the council that produces efficiency drives, though. Sabotaging Green Valley. All right, Axe, investigate. Who is it? We failed. We knew we were gonna fail. But we are getting some of our meritocracy built back up. Waste disposal incident in Emerald City. All right, Levant, you have my full support.
Roger that.
Critical success. We mopped it all up. Operatives are ready to provide political support. We are supporting the shrine.
Roger that.
Very nimble fingers in the 4th Independent Flak Battalion. Some heart, please. A tribal healer. Okay, I'm not sure how that works, but sure. Sure. Okay. Yeah, we really do have to start. Man, I was having fun playing a war game, and then you guys have to pull me back up here. All right, ice mine complete. We won't see how this is going to affect things until next turn. Step 2, are we happy? We're very happy. Okay, step 2, which mine has better access? Level 2, level 5. We upgrade to level 5 first because we get metal out of it faster. Metal mining facility.
Wilco.
Okay, nothing's gonna change on that situation. I think we can just big chill here. We don't need to force that. Are you in a stance? You are not. You may actually have to do some fighting though, so I think we're gonna chill on that. You're good. Until you grow, there's not much else I can do here. We're not doing anything there. Okay, we are going to be just under the amount of metal we need for this, so I know that I can't afford it. Got the railhead. Okay, I can't slow down, though. Let's get the housing next. Worker apartments.
Order acknowledged.
Still trying to get that barracks. You are short on workers. I don't want to send my colonists here, though. They're all moving away because of the danger. I think that's bad mojo. I don't think we're going to do that there. We're just going to slow boat that until I fix the problem. Okay, you'll be next turn's problem. Let's play recruit talent.
Understood.
All right, we'll see if we have one. All right, you. Oh, okay, the zone disappeared. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and see, can we pull that unit I want here? Raise formation, OHQ, and I want a heavy MG. Yes. Yes. Okay, good. We're going to post up probably right here, just for the good terrain that we have. I need another group for this too, but that's all my troops. These guys are probably going to have to stay over here as just something on this border. I will nab that. Okay, this area is done. Spooters. Okay, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. You just step off it, Spider. You just keep stepping. You gotta let the spider know who's boss. You know, they'll try to push you around. You just don't let that spider do that. Yeah, see that? Look at that. He thinks he's cute. You are not cute. You are a spider. Mutually exclusive. Those little jumpy ones, they think they're cute. They're not. They're not. Yeah, you keep pushing on blue. That's what I want you to do. Yep, look at that. Look at that. A light tank with a 60mm howitzer, 50mm plane, heavy diesel. It has a suboptimal engine. He must have rolled really bad on that. But, yeah. Eat them, spiders. Eat them. I'm trying to get around this edge to try to force the spiders this way to take the metal. Is what it is. Is what it is. Okay, I kind of want to give you... I still need to do that. Did we not get an HQ card for you? We could give you an entrench. I think I need the entrench over on the other location, though. We could hold the line. This one's a dangerous card. You don't retreat until 80% losses. Maybe that's it, though. Okay, that is gonna be Floodwater, who commands the 11th. All right, Floodwater, not 1 inch back. You will hold this land to the man. We also can't do it because apparently I need more PP. So maybe 1 inch, but no further than that. We'll come back to that thought. Okay, water. We need to see if that fixed our water problem. Spoilers, it didn't. And then we're going to need to make a decision about what we're going to do about water. We also need to make a decision about this. Where are we going to put a town? I like these locations better, but I'm at peace with him. This would be okay. It's a little bit of stress to grab that, but not horrifically so. It's a hill, so it's not too expensive to get into. If we ever can integrate the shrimpmen, we can get volcanic power. I think I'm selling myself pretty hard on this. So let's dirt road. I want to come in like that. Just because that's harder for something from the west to cut off that road. Give a foot, but no more. That's all right. We'll shorten that distance soon. Very soon. Okay, I was gonna let this guy live and just whittle him down, but now I kind of want to get rid of him so we can start the next city here. That will allow me to also get this done, which will free these guys up to then go into this area. Are you in a defensive mode? You are. All right, I'm gonna let them bang on us. It's no point taking extra losses if I don't have to. Okay, everything else is good. Okay, good turn. Wolf, we're pretty sure his army was in the west. He finished off another major and he was at war with 2 Moors when he declared war on me. So he definitely was fighting in the west. We've seen skeleton crews in the east so far. And we've done a pretty good job of isolating and eliminating everything we've run across. I do not recommend mobbing up plutonium slurry. It's glow in the dark. It's really easy to see the spots that you missed. Here's a mop. You got this. Yeah, I'm excited about that southern area because this is as far east as he has gone. So as we take this and clean it up, we'll consolidate our front, which is exactly what I need because we are just out of troops. Ditto here, actually. One group would easily hold this, and a second group connect here would free up a group of units, and an offensive group at that. Rare metal in Easy Town. Abductions in Nimfort. Time of efficiency. We did not make it as far as we said. We conquered Nimfort. We discovered high-speed machine guns. Embassy. All right. Okay. All right. We'll do our chores first before we go have fun. Secret servers priorities. No
Order
changes.
acknowledged.
Walkout agitator in Nimfort. Okay, you need your governor. All right, Biff. What do you know, Biff? He has a bad profile, but his stats are okay. He was a traitor. That's not the worst. We have 58 points. Do we have a card that we could play? Junior, senior. We have no talent card. Play a civilian.
Understood.
All right, we'll play one. Cliff here is not fit for duty. Okay, so Biff is going to be our new governor.
Roger that.
All right, and immediately, because I'm going to forget instantly if I don't do it, advisor, Pyrrhic, call, attach. We need to find Biff. Oh goodness, I don't remember what Biff's last name is. Oh boy. Okay. He had no background, I think. No, he did have a background. What color was it? Governor of Nimrod, Commander, Nimfort. Here we are. You're in.
That.
Yes, sir. Okay. Help him out, Pyrrhic. Also, reveal your true name to me, Biff. You're not Biff. You are... Builder... Arban. All right, Arban. You're governor. Cliff is perfect front language. We have a few of those guys, yeah. Yeah. Okay, abductions in Nimfort. The reason I wanted this is I wanted him to make the role, not the secretary. Even if he fails it, he at least starts getting some experience. So, independent slavers are active. Okay, chase them out.
That.
A roll increased by 8 due to enforcement. Success! Good job, Arbin. Good job. A walkout agitator. All right, who's
Roger
doing it?
that.
Critical failure. Oh, he killed the wrong guy. And Cliff with that high heavy MG energy. A
Aye,
point.
aye, sir.
All right. Does anybody in chat not currently have a character? I don't think I'm gonna keep scrolling because I think I've got everybody. But if I'm incorrect, please let me know. Okay. Working on the mine. He attacked again. All right, let's do this. So move here.
Do it now.
Yeah, we are in defensive mode, which hurts a lot. Okay. All right, and then right here is where I would like to make it. Let's double check. We're in range of the volcano if we ever make peace with the Shrimpmen. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're just out of range. That's going to be okay. I believe under 10% admin strain, it doesn't actually hurt. I think that's pretty good. Now, the danger is, what if we find a bunch of resources up here? I think it just is what it is if we do, or we found a really podunk city. The other option would be what? We found like here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That does cover that a little bit better. But I like the logistics from here more, because that gets us around Shrimpman and towards yellow, or whatever you are. You're not yellow. Towards whoever that is. Nice defensive spot at kind of a valley unit junction. Yeah. I'm literally talking myself into what I already decided. This is it. Construct. New zone. a truck
We'll
station.
go.
All right, we'll get that all squared away, sir. Okay, no changes on that line, no changes on that line. Not. We have the metal we need. So we want here, railroad, rail, down to here. Okay, that should be pretty good. We're having a little bit of problems getting workers, but that should resolve with the apartments. I think I am going to splash them with some workers just to try to get that done. That'll resolve several issues if we can. All right, and this resolved itself. Yeah, let's get yellow. Let's get yellow where it should be. All right, then you guys all march that way. And you are going to get the entrench I had. Entrench.
Roger that.
Yeah. We're going to dig in right here and never move is the plan. And we'll just hold that while we sweep the south. Okay, I'm also thinking it's time for you to go. You keep tabs on him. Okay, we're still having some problems over here. All right. I don't normally like doing things like this, but we'll do that. This guy's going to have supply problems otherwise. I don't really care too much about taking that neutral territory, but I do want to get rid of all of yellow. Okay, that is an active salvager. I have literally no idea what that's connected to. That's probably connected up to Easy Town, which is not stellar. Okay, and I don't think we're going to tie the tanks up here. They have more important things to do, like take this place. You even have population? You do. So this is a town that the AI actually built. You can tell because there's no civilian infrastructure. A heavy industry and the airbase. Ugh. Okay, well, I want the ice mine. How are you getting away with this without any... Like, legitimately, how are you getting away with this? These people should be so ridiculously mad with no quality of life. Mine now. All right, we're on a bit of a rush here to try to take this. I don't think I want to attack that without knowing what it is. Okay. I mean, sketch as, but it is what it is. All right, you needed the sealed road to go to there. All right, and you guys are both going to be in charge of keeping the town and sweeping the area. Yeah, I seem to remember, now that I think about this more, when you have a piece of infrastructure, it has a little more cleanliness to the territory, even if there's not anyone in it. Or by bringing in juniors, I mean, we have before. I am at peace with shrimp. We just haven't had any PP whatsoever to deal with them. We have cards. I've never seen it. Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened. His units are trickling in. So I think what happened was all of his units were fighting in that big war. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I think he's in a major war here. Look at this. In fact, look at this. He's captured this, which he did not own a second ago. I think all of his units are over here. So at some point, you know, it's going to come crashing down on us. Hopefully we are in defensive positions and we have time. I cannot make another unit, nor will we be able to anytime soon. Right, we were trying to solve some problems here so that we could do some recruitment. I think we need to continue to try to solve some problems here. So give me zones. Popular rally.
Roger that.
Right. We have a lot of popular rally cards. I don't mind spending those. In fact, wouldn't hurt us to do it here either. Popular rally.
Roger that.
Cool. And now let's actually look at this. What did we get? An airbase. Well, we're not running that at the moment. We will mothball you. Okay, good civilian infrastructure and literally nothing else. Transport hub. Nationalize. Okay. That's about all I have to say about that. Everyone's favorite zone time. You're not going to let me do that this turn? You are literally taking away, not adding to my zone. Let's try that again. You. There we go. Sometimes that thing can be a little finicky. Right, you're definitely taking that. Yeah, we got a lot of expansion to do on this thing. Okay, you're gonna take all of this. I guess you could keep that. And then this way. And then that'll solve that as he's claiming that. That's probably fine. And you're... okay. Alright. Enough of that for now. This game is easy, just don't get hit. There you go. It's just like Clair Obscure, just parry, lol. Easy fight. After watching Babel sweat for like 2 hours. Okay, I'm still liking our position down here quite a bit. I'm not liking not having a unit for over here. Yellow. He is attacking me. I think we just let him whittle himself down. I'm not in a hurry here at the moment. 1 MG replacement. Produce. All right, can I go obsolete that other one? Okay, so model 10 men. We do still have some 10 men 3s out and about. The first MG robbers. First MG robbers. Order of battle. First MG. That's not gonna be you guys. Is it? You are. How did you guys get left behind? Okay. I thought we had all these guys done, so I am shocked to keep finding units that that's not the case on. 10 men 4, 10 men 4, 10 men 3. All right, mass upgrade. All SHQ to 10 man 4. It's not even that expensive.
Aye, aye, sir.
Let's do it. Yeah, you didn't. See, I think, okay, I see what's happening. We're running out of logistics. It accepts my command, but only does what the logistics will do. We ran into that before, too. Okay. I'm on to you now. I'm on to you now. Did we... yes, we did. Okay. Okay, we are still losing a little bit of water. I think we're gonna have to upgrade this. Railroad, where are you? Rail 1. All right. We'll look at that beginning of next turn. Actually, no, we can look at it now. Bottlenecks. Okay, we still have a little bit. I don't think we need to go up to Railroad 2 yet. I think I do need to go up to the next ice mine. We're producing 1,000 water. I think we need to do this. I don't like using this because this is my only one, but until we have other sources of water up and running. I'm just getting nervous. That's just lower and lower every single turn. Those zones are so close you could merge them. Not with that bureaucratic office and stuff. I might take this apart. I don't know. We definitely don't want you running. I can't do anything to it yet because we just captured it, but I don't want any of this except for the ice mine. So maybe we do. Maybe we No, but hold on. I'm having a flashback. Remember in season 3 when we spent like 100 turns trying to disband a stupid town? We're like, hey, we're closing your town down. And they're like, no. I'm like, but I want to. And they're like, no. And I wasted so much PP on that. And it was just a situation like this too, where it was some stupid town that made no sense. I don't know what we're gonna do about that. When it gets to that point, I obsolete the model and then, yeah, I'm just in an active fire situation, so I'm really reluctant to do that. I'm really reluctant to do that. If the situation was different. Okay, rare metal. Okay, we are building you? We're not. Okay, airbase is being mothballed. We got the truck station. How mad are you? We're pretty mad. We're pretty mad. So probably not ready to build a metal mine is what I'm getting. Step 1 always is for me the barracks. Yeah, that is super high. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. Yep, just like this one. Okay, I think that's turn. I could be wrong, Wolf, but like, you have to build bureaucratic inside someplace. So maybe if I take the bureaucratic office apart, I'm almost certain the factory too. Some buildings require that they're in the city. Some you can build out and about. Maybe lower the wages. Maybe we could slowly strangle them out. We'll see. Come on, spiders. You're doing good. You're doing good. Continue to push blue back. Maybe he's probably in here. There's almost no chance there's nothing there. Also, we captured another volcano. We should maybe look at the volcano tech. In fact, we should look at tech in general because I have literally no idea what we're researching. And I feel like I probably should. Take the metal, spiders. You know you want to. It is your destiny. All right, there's one of those neutral units I said was going to cause problems. Reformist circle. Time of efficiency. New zone. Water purification. Okay, well that explains one of my choices. Got the tiger tank. Ooh. What was a tiger? A big tank, son. GR coding. Yes, please. Supreme Leader Day. Efficiency drive. Yeah, we have suppress unrest if we have to. Junior. Okay, good stuff. 10 decisions to make this turn. Okay, before we make those 10 decisions, though, I'm going to take my tea break here. Let's take a peek. Look at that. We've knocked him down 4 points. And we've gained definitely more than 4 points. Ideally, I want to get high enough that he's within 25 of me, which we are, so he can't win if he gets back up to 50. Yeah. He defeated Dunklebud and Zelador. So there you go. We coming? Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna go grab my tea here. So we're gonna take the fiber. If you haven't gotten up and taken a stretch, got yourself something to drink, now would be a good time to do that. If you are not blocking ads on YouTube, I appreciate the couple pennies if you get an ad here. I'm gonna tell YouTube I'm taking a 5-minute break. We're gonna queue up the screen change. Here we go. I will be right back with fresh tea. All right. Let's do this. Resume. Capture window. Cool. Okay. Tea is a brewing away. Nothing stops you from trying. Game probably won't crash and cause thermonuclear war. I don't know, man. Hair trigger. Okay, 10 decisions. Ugh. Motion that we were at war with Akil. Droog, you and those war drums, man. No.
Aye, aye, sir.
Can't you see we were literally in an existential war at the moment? Economic Council research. Okay, geotechniques would be really useful, and I feel like that's a lot cheaper than volcanic energy. I think we're gonna nab that quick. Model design. We're waiting on the combat armor. No new orders. Customize. I'm really not feeling the customization this time around, so we'll just keep saving those points for the time being. Independence rallies in Nim Fort. Well, they're just wrong. Yeah, send in the troops. We failed. That's great. Major worker strike in Easy Town. All right, we will bribe them. We're going to have to play an efficiency drive this turn. Sabotage in Veins. Investigate who did it. Nope, we need a governor first. We have nobody to be governor. Okay, nation. I need the efficiency drive no matter what.
Understood.
So let's play that first. Oh. Wolf Head Hurler is making an admin roll. Difficulty was 100. Rolled 154. Critical success. Effect is doubled. 4,320 credits. Yep. Efficiency drive. That's a card I do play. That is a card I do play. All right, let's get some juniors. We'll go ahead and just grab two so we at least have a choice between two. All right, governor. We have Ignatius Neon Light. Cap 3, pretty good at war. Nothing else to say about that. Also a cap 3, also pretty good at war. 32, 26. He's a bit smarter. All right, Ignatius, you're in. If anyone's in chat who hasn't got a character, please say something and I will add you.
Roger that.
Okay, Governor of Nimblefort. Okay, 1 public budget. Worker salary is 5. You are going to be unincorporated. You could have emergency food. Nimfort. I think we're going to leave you Nimfort for now. I'll probably change you later when I come back. Rebels in green value. Oh, that's not what we want to see.
Copy
Full
that.
support. Sabotage in Veins. We will try to figure out who's doing it.
Roger that.
Critical failure. Our spies in Brythorn Dominion found info. We'll give it to the
Roger
shrine.
that.
Okay, well, the rebellion's not what I would have liked. Not what I would have liked. Okay, next metal mine is up. I already know you're the next one. Mining metal mine.
Go.
Okay, and you have 1 turn left on truck station. All right, let's dirt road to here, and then... All right, that's gonna get us into here, so let's start making some moves. That's fine. All right, and that's probably okay. You just come down the road. I don't think we need to have everyone go be dumb over there. We'll nab that territory up real quick. You're still building. Okay, nice little territory gain here. No action. Okay, we're just chilling here for now. I think the railroad's as far as it's going to get until I get these rebellions under control. Let's look at railroading out this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, I should have counted this. 31, 32, 33, 34, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Oh no! Okay, that is not gonna work for me. So we're gonna need a rail station here, is what that says. I should have counted that first. Okay, so it is what it is. You're currently building, though. Okay, so let's go ahead and have you build your... You can just have a rail head.
Aye, sir.
I bet you I could shorten that by a couple. I bet you I could do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, no. 1, 2, 3. No. Maybe I couldn't. Maybe I couldn't shave that off. Maybe if we connected this, that might actually do it. So if we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That actually might do it. Yeah, and if we upgrade that's true. If we just upgrade the station, this will also work too. We'll make a cutoff here. In fact, here, we'll just put that in dirt road so I don't forget. Yeah, I know, game. I know. Okay, I do think I want to get this up and running. So you're actually okay for now. You're not ready to build that. So you are already working on the mine? Yeah, you're working on the mine. Okay, I think we're going to get this guy in. Railhead. Give me rail to... Oh, we can't reach it. We are just short. Why are we just short? Not connected to A6Q. What year? Oh, just too long to do it in one stretch. There we go. Oh, never mind. We have that horrific cost to get in there. Okay, that's gonna take a few turns to deal with that. Okay, is what that is. Okay, you don't need to do anything at the moment. How are we doing on these? 7K, 21K, 3K, 17K. I'm gonna leave them. Okay, no more action here. Let's prod this. What are you doing here, buddy? What are we doing here? What are you? You're dead. That's what you are. Get out of here. Nobody likes you. Yeah, respace these out. Okay, you are having problems. We got the apartments up. Rising pretty rapidly. I don't foresee this actually needing an airbase. I think we just banned you. Yeah. Okay, we got the railhead, we have that. Okay, so we're looking for other quality of life things. The lowest we have is either health or education. We'll do some health.
Order acknowledged.
Okay. All right, you and your dumb rebels just went here. Well, dummy, I just don't got time for you. I really don't got time for you. Yeah, I want to get into this defensive spot over here with that. I guess you'll go see what that is. I can't. It's gonna suck. Heavy hills. I don't have a good solution for that. Okay, red is swinging this way. You. All right. I'd like it if you didn't exist anymore. Could you do that for me? Yes.
All clear, sir.
Yes, you could. I guess he was fighting a delaying action or something there. Not sure what the plan was on that one. Okay. Move as far as we can. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Yet so far away. All right, let's just start disassembling you, I guess. I wouldn't mind keeping the ice mine. So... yeah, let's take you apart, disband. Okay, at least we get some metal back, I guess. Disband. Disband. Definitely disband. We'll keep the water, I guess. All right, let's call them up. So what we would like to do is a zone merge here, I think. And we would want to merge you into Nimfort. Let me remind myself about how painful this is. All right, so merge it into Easy Town. No, and it's also going to need 30 EP. I don't know why it would think that I wanted to do Easy Town. Oh, I see, because of the borders. Okay. Yeah. It's slowly coming back to me. All right, so you need to grab up this. Okay, now that'll be proper, although we're still going to have kind of the same problem. Yeah, let's get rid of Easy Town here. There we go. In fact, we should just cut all of this out. None of this should be Easy Town. There we go. Okay, we'll come back to that. Yeah, I can't afford to run 2 heavy industries. We're only running our other one at a small amount. In fact, I should go turn that down. We're at 33 machines, and we're not running like heavy tanks or anything that need those. Where are you? That's a very expensive building to run. Heavy industry, 25%. If you have a higher level rail, okay, yep, we read that one. I was watching in bed and couldn't respond. Do I have a character game? No, you don't, Slice. I will add you in. So that was a governor, I believe. Yeah, Ignatius. Rename, you are going to be Elder Slice. You're going to be a traveling governor for a little bit, kind of like Dimbone's man, I have a feeling. I foresee good things. Okay, and then here we are going to... You were having weird problems. I think we're going to station a little extra troopage in here. You... Yep. Get rid of all that yellow, that gross yellow color. This is looking a lot better. Working on barracks. Okay, working on surrounding that guy. I'm gonna need to send these guys back to deal with this problem. And more, but I don't have any more troops. That's literally everybody I've got. I've already moved. Okay, hang on. We have a... yeah, you. Let's strap move you to here. We need more bodies in this town. All right, other than that, we're working on the barracks. We're working on it. That's all I can say. I just cannot get here with anybody this turn. 1% greed, that's right. Okay, done and dusted. Okay. Spooters, you had all kinds of things you were doing. Okay, that's gonna be still spooters. Okay. All right. Okay, there wasn't one there. I'm a little shocked by that. Okay, this is exactly what I wanted. Yep. Keep squeezing. Keep squeezing on blue. Take that metal from him. Okay. Okay. I don't think we checked in here in a hot minute. You've got your railhead. I don't really have too much else to say about that at the moment. You do you, man. You do you. Okay, next, this is probably another spot that we could grab kind of low-hanging fruit. So let's go ahead and get the railhead here. Railhead. And I think I'll just do this too. Rail, this should be super cheap comparatively. Done. Okay, that's gonna be really expensive. You're not ready. Not ready. 6 PP left. Few reinforcements. Let's do it. All right, T, I hope you're all brewed up. I need you. Yeah, I have to say I'm very happy with how the war has gone down here. I hope that we keep getting light resistance at least until we have weapon parity. I believe we're working on combat armor at the moment, but we have not discovered our next weapon upgrade. Yeah, we're starting to see units, but in these small little patches, if we can just do quick little surrounding kills. I don't know what he is doing. Why is he leaving these towns? If nothing else, it would be better just to pile in there and make me take siege time rather than fighting me in open field. That seems a very strange choice. Yes, take the medal. Take it. Oh, I can smell my free unit already. So close. Killed 500, lost 100. Fuel in Nimfort. Time of efficiency. Expel population, annexation. Recruit military, recruit junior. Spy team, limit science. Okay, before I forget, because I keep almost forgetting, let me get that built. National budget. Okay. Also, we haven't got any Air Force. Okay, we have Air Force. Go on. Yeah, no changes. That I probably need some more bureaucracy is what that's telling me. Food theft in Green Valley. There's like no way we're gonna make that roll. But then again, it's so rare that I actually get meritocracy chances. Critical failure. Ouch. Independence rallies in Van. Yeah, you can be cracked down on. Van. All right, we'll pay 1 worker credit and allow you to have food, and that is it.
Roger that.
We want to get rid of you. Our spies have found info. We'll help the shrine educators. Okay. Building the mine. I already know what you're doing. Okay, here. Yoink. Okay, I'm not going to need you to do that, so let's make your way there. Okay, we were at like the edge here. Okay. He'll be out for 1 turn, then he'll get it. Okay, 1 turn on that truck station. Okay, let's... I'm going to assume that my other unit can handle the northern part. I'm going to swing a little south here. Just chill for now. Dirt road. Let's go there for now. Okay, we were chilling here. Ironically enough, it's going to be cheaper to go here than to actually finish that. I think I'm going to leave that be for now, though. I said I wanted more bureaucracy, and you're the place that can handle it. I think you're at Bureau 3. Bureau 2. Oh, no, it's going to be Union Junction. All right, we haven't built anything here in a hot minute. Did I just queued up the railhead, though? Nope, just finished it. Okay, government, bureaucrat office. All right, it's been a while since we've had a bureaucracy increase, so that'll be nice for us. Okay, Silver Sea's fine. What are you doing? Working on domes. Still super duper in debt. I'm not in love with that. One turn on hospital. We are still trying to finish this barracks. Part of the problem here is they have a tier 3 truck station that's not really needed. All right, let's send in our colonists as workers. Help that try to get that done. All right, I did a bunch of movement down here already, but have some. That's a worrying amount. And that's basically going to be our hold position. All right, here I already see. All right, we're going to surround you. Need all my units to be able to do that. All right, we're going to chance this. I want to isolate and destroy while I have something on site. Someone in the mountain? Yeah, we had a rebellion spawn out of Green Valley. It's beginning. It's beginning. And they're in a horrible mountain spot too. That's going to be terrible to dig them out of. In fact, I might even just get an independent unit of artillery. Like, that's how annoying those are going to be. I think I just talked myself into that. Where are you? 50 artillery. Yeah. All right, and can't move yet. We're gonna put you under the command of the 17th. When we're done getting rid of these guys, they can go help over here. Change HQ, the 17th. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll see if these are good enough. I think those are 60 mils, if I remember right. No, 40 millimeter. Against combat armor, I'm not sure 40s are good enough. I guess we'll see. We'll clear that. Okay. Yep. Clean it. Doesn't look like there's any more yellow troops. We'll just get this cleaned up. Okay, vans. We may take a swing at trying to get rid of that. I gotta remind myself of all the problems we had last time. I just remember it being pure and utter misery. It was so ridiculous. Actually, you know what? Do we have a card? Don't we have, like, force move? Yeah, expel population. Hang on a second. I've literally never had reason to play this. I wanted to play this in vans. Vans. Why is this not in alphabetical order? It's apparently not called vans. What are you called? They're literally called veins. Am I blind, builders? There's a distinct possibility. Zeit. Emmy. It's there, you just didn't see it? You are correct. Yep. That is not something I like doing on stream, reading through little lists. Okay. No troops in zone. Okay, so we're gonna need some troops, which we will use these guys. I've never used this card before. Maybe I finally figured out how we're gonna do it. So we'll get these guys to clean this up. We'll send them over here, and then we'll get the people out. We'll merge in the water. I'll keep that. We're gonna want, let's make a cleaner road. Look at the roads you build when they're free. How wasteful. How wasteful. Okay, working on the hospital. What are you sitting at, town? You're still a little rough, but you're getting a lot better. You are still super duper rough. What else can we play here? A stratagem. Popular rally. Target. Green Valley.
Copy that.
Happiness 12, loyalty 6. We'll just keep slowly working on that. Did I quit using spies? We did a round of spies not too long ago. I'm having a lot of problems with PP. We got PP problems. Just not having enough of it. Okay, we can't take that off of him. Can't take that. Oh, come on, spooters. Yes, okay. Okay, we at least were able to cut yellow off. All right, now, what I would like is to get all of orange over here. And we will rotate the 14th. They're going to be the border guards. Yep, we'll get you in there. Oh, wait, oops. That works. Now all we need to do is shove these spiders to clean out all this gross blue, especially this spot. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you, spooters. Okay, 3 turns on that bureaucracy. I literally don't even remember what we were building here. Oh, we upgraded the water. Yeah. Okay. Let's do a quick audit. Food is okay. Water is not okay, but we've stemmed the bleeding somewhat. With the new water that we're getting, it should be better, hopefully. Fuel's okay. We're kind of near max, but we're not maxed out. Ammo's at like a quarter still. Tons of room left. We could use more metal, but there's nothing this city can do about metal at the moment. Power, maybe upgrade the power plant. Also, do we have the water treatment? I don't remember if that's just an auto thing or if I build that. Rock dehydration, wind trap. No, I want water purification. No, that's something different. Can only be constructed next to the river. See, okay, hang on a second. I've never seen that building before. This is not the thing I thought it was. Can be built next to a sea hex to convert those huge swaths of alien water into something that we can use for agricultural assets. I've literally never noticed this building before. Am I crazy? Is this always been there and I've just never noticed it? Or did we get this from water purification tech? I thought that did something different than maybe it does. Okay, 1,000 workers and 50 energy gets us 1,000 water. Okay, you. 1,000 workers and 20 energy gets us 600 water. That's pretty good. You got that? Okay, I thought that was a different building. I guess I've mixed those up in my head. 1,000 workers, 20 energy. So for 2.5 times the energy, we get like 55-60% more water. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I think I do prefer the ice mining for its efficiency, but I also don't like having all my water in one basket. So are you telling me, game, that I could build one of those right here? It's all coming together, builders. It's All coming together. Now, I don't have to build this in the capital. And in fact, we have some heavy industry and whatnot to do. Maybe we ship that water. Okay, we could build it here. I always prefer in town than not in town. And okay, here we go. This is a good comparison. Rock dehydration plant. Same amount of workers, same amount of power, a quarter of the water. I've literally never noticed this building before, apparently. There you go. There you go. Shameful confessions. All right. There you go. Yeah, you got something to do. Henry, get on that for me, eh? 1,000 water, that will solve that problem. That will just literally solve that problem. I think once that's up and running, I think we're going to tear down the wind here. This is not it. 1,500 workers for 2,000 or 269 water. No, it's not worth it. That same amount of workers could make 4 times the water if I just built a water plant right here. You prefer your freshly squeezed rock? It's got that mineral taste to it, you know? High quality mineral water. I will say, so old time builders know that not this summer, but the summer before, I had to have a new well drilled. My other one, the water table had dropped due to idiots. And I'm in a different aquifer than I was in before. This aquifer I'm in is like a quarter of as hard as the water was before. It's still hard, but it is so much less hard than the other stuff was. Noticeably so. Okay, I'm very happy about that. That's gonna solve a major problem for us. We'll still continue to do the ice mining where it's feasible. So we'll have like an ice mine each place just to spread it out in case we lose something or we get nuked or something. But yeah, I mean, even here we could build a desalination plant over here. Cool. We'll see what we actually get though. Maybe there's gonna be, maybe that's not what we're actually gonna get. It might be modified by water quality. So we'll have to find out. More science. Science happened. Are we connecting the West? I'm slowly working on it. Yeah, I am slowly working on it. You have a problem. I was waiting for this to finish before we build that. I guess we could do this section. You're not done. Yeah, we're not quite ready for that yet. Yes, it will get connected, is the short answer. I'm pretty happy with all this. So yeah, those 2 western cities are who still needs it. And then I probably should also connect a road here. I think I'll go ahead and do that. It's just going to be a dirt road. Yeah, we already have most of it even built. Do that. Just for reinforcement purposes. Yeah, we'll go around the marsh. Hey, Wolf, it's been a little bit. I looked at water recovery systems to offset your well water use, so the time your neighbors to drain new aquifer is less of a concern. The short answer, no. Long answer is people need to stop irrigating off of wells where I live in a semi-desert. And ironically enough, we have a bunch of flooding going on right now. Not really in my place, but in the state. Okay, I think that's turn unless we want to play some cards. We played the popular rally down here. We're going to wait a turn before we play another. Nothing I want to play here. No. I mean, we could efficiency drive, but we're not desperate. We could save. We could do a war game. I like the idea of the war game. I like the idea of the Grand Conference. So we have a lot of new governors who would really benefit from this. Okay, let's just save. It's so rare I can actually do that. We also, maybe next turn after saving, if we don't play a Grand Convention, maybe we could play some alien diplomacy. Getting those shrimp men would be a nice little addition. I don't really care about them. I just want the territory. Yeah, I got excited and moved early, Union. I'm pretty sure. Famous last words. I am so glad that those spiders cut Blue off. Now all we need to do is have them corral the rest of them over here, and at least the metal. If we could just get that so I could build my city over here, I'd be happy. Wait, I will say, in our other game, we had a lot more action during the end turn. I've been relatively good about paying attention, and then it's like, okay, do something, though. I'm pretty sure we moved up next to the city last turn. Maybe I'm off, and it's all blended together, and I didn't move. I'm pretty sure we did that at the beginning of that turn. That's why my turn order is so important. The second I deviate from it, I forget things. Okay, we killed 400 infantry. Oh. Now we discover water. Because, of course, I forgot to take the city. I'm not going to reload that. My mistake. Power banks. I don't mind power banks. We're not in a hurry for that, though. Ammo compaction. I would like ammo compaction. Entrench. Xeno teams. Some spies. Okay. Like I was just saying, let's make sure we do things in order so I don't make more mistakes. Salaries for leaders. No changes. Staff council. No changes. Waste accident in Easy Town. Here's a mop. Critical success. Excellent. Alien natives threaten us. I thought we were going to be cool. I will pay them off because I do want them to be cool. They offer help. Okay, so if I kind of want to decline their help just for the nice amount of happiness we would get for that. I also could use some heart. Yeah.
Roger that.
Well, we'll decline that. Our spies will send them into the shrine. Okay, we have finished the upgrade here. Let's get the railroad stuff. So let's get a railhead in here.
We'll go.
That's going to be one turn. Let's just get that done before I forget. Okay, you one turn on the truck station. Okay, we're not actually reaching this with logistics. We are ever so short. Okay, so what we need to do, which way would be better? It looks like it's you. We need to do a little bit of paving. All right, that's fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. All right, pave to there and then pave to there. We'll see if that fixes it. Okay. You, boink, boink. That way. You, we're gonna need just a little bit more of a stretch, and that should finish this area. All right, and you guys are just working to the west. Okay, we are kind of sort of maxing out here. Yeah, Mr. Shrimp people, please be nice. Don't be mean. One turn left on the water. That alone. We are losing some power. Okay, you're fine. Okay, he slipped away. I don't love that. I don't really want to chase this guy too far. I'm worried Yellow's gonna pop up here. He has troops in the area. All right, we're gonna very slowly waddle our artillery over there. Okay, we built our hospital here. Next. Uni. We almost have Barracks 1 done. We're trying so hard. Okay, I think we're just gonna chill here. We're gonna wait for our others. We're getting there. Okay, and I did it. I don't know if I fubbed that up or not, but either way, we're not in the town yet, so we're working on it. 9-1. Let's try it.
All clear, sir.
Okay. It's all right. Nobody panic. It's all right. We got it. We got it. Nobody panic. It's okay. It's all right. It's all builder now. Okay, you get into there. You take that. I think we're probably gonna need more troops to deal with that. You can take that and then start heading out. You guys are gonna have to do a little mountaineering. Nimport. Alright, I'm gonna send some colonists to this one.
Roger that.
You're also really low. I think you get the card this turn. So zone, target. Nimfort with popular rally.
Roger that.
11 happiness. There you go. They're very excited. You babbled on and it has units. Well, we survived somehow, man. Somehow we're gonna survive it. We took the city. It's all right. We made it. Okay. Good. I'm gonna wait. We're just gonna artillery this for a while. I don't think I want to attack into mountains with motorized. That's just dumb. I might have you come over there. We could prod them with him, and then that'll make my artillery better. Yeah, we'll do that. Already did you. All right, Spooderland. Did you take the minerals? You didn't. Bad Spooters. Bad. Okay, orange. Keep moving over. Let's encourage you to keep moving. Yeah. Don't sit here. You got metal mines to take. One tank. I don't love that. Okay. Do I have the reinforcements? No. Okay, we still I did have some extra tanks built. We still are okay. I'm very grumpy this guy won't go take that one medal for me. That's so bloody close. Okay, 2 turns on bureaucratic office. Okay, what do we need the most in the capital? We're very happy. We're halfway to the next upgrade, or well, we need 40k more people to get to the next upgrade. We are losing power. Okay, I think it's the power plant's turn. I'm a little concerned. We're at 75%. Yeah, okay. Construct, energy, power plant 2.
Roger that.
4 turns. Okay, we did a lot of things this turn. Strat cards. Okay, well, Xeno. I think we want to try to get some Xeno action here. So we have a Xeno diplomat team. Let's go juice up. Who is it? Is it X-Men? With a shadow diplomat to our director of foreign affairs. Yeah, X-Men. All right, there you go. All right, Xeno team into the Shrimpmen.
Roger that.
Difficulty was 0, rolled 31. Success! They accepted a talk to us. We'll talk next turn. Cool. And that's basically all my PP. If you accept their help, they like you less, which always seems weird to me. Yeah, a whole bunch of games do that. I don't know why that is the case. Who do you think you are, Captain Kirk? I'm very excited about cutting Blue off over here. I just need those spiders to do their patriotic duty and take that metal mine for me. There's so much metal here I could be draining. Yeah, and metal is still my #1 concern. If the war turns bad, like if Yellow's tide returns from wherever it is, we're gonna need to be rolling tanks and whatnot. So yeah, I see you, buddy. See you too. Did he take it? Oh no! We knew this was gonna happen sooner or later. Oh no. Okay, got a new zone. Ooh. A gravitonic collector. We use gravity to generate power. Shell cameras, actually kind of useful. Infiltration methods. We got the good stuff here. Okay. Before I do my normal thing. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Yeah, we're gonna pull back to here, and then these guys are gonna run over and try to take care of that. This is my only southern connection. I have nobody in here who can help. Yep, that's exactly what I was afraid of. Okay, go here, and then I'm gonna actually strat move you to there. You... Okay, we have finished off all of Yellow over here, except for this little pocket. Go in there. Okay, we can relocate population from that, hopefully. Do it.
Send in the cavalry.
These guys can get lucky with their Gauss weaponry and ping us. But it looks like they're not lucky today.
All clear, sir.
Okay. Okay. Happy babble noises. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. You go there. Okay, we at least have some kind of line here until the tanks can arrive. We're gonna need an MG unit for right here, I have a feeling. Also noticing he got rid of my spies yet again. Okay, now you're claiming there's only 9 here. I don't believe that in the slightest. Okay. Now that I've already got myself way off a track, let's go back to what we should be doing. Militia commemorative plaque. Sure, but make it extra fancy. Okay, no changes to the military research. No changes to the Air Force. Please actually discover something, Air Force. Independent agitators in Bastita. We need a governor for Bastita. And it's not going to be this Nina. Okay. We need new people. Do we have a talent? We do.
Understood.
All right. Please don't suck. Glitch. All right, Glitch, you kind of suck. You have a 30 intelligence. You're a cap 2. All right. Well, you're better than her. Okay. I think I've got everybody. If you don't have a character, let me know.
We'll go.
Glitch, you're in. Sabotage in Green Valley. Investigate who's doing it. Critical failure. Walkout agitator. Investigate who's doing it. Critical failure. Yeah, this is the problem with rapid expansion. Minor worker strike in Easy Town. All right, well, we can pay those clowns off.
Order acknowledged.
There you go. Independent agitators. Batista. I mean, I guess if nothing else, there's a bunch of meritocracy. Only a normal failure. All right, coming up, Babel. Schedule meeting with alien natives. Okay, we would like not to give them technology, that's for sure. We would like to learn their language. This is important if you want to integrate them. Progress has been made in understanding their language. They seem to have learned a lot and made good progress with English. Probably a harder language than their native alien tongue. Excellent Sergeant in the 3rd Recon. We haven't gotten any enforcement in a long time. Let's take some enforcement. Okay. Up here, we constructed the railhead. We have built that. We have upgraded both mines. We have upgraded the water. How are we feeling? We're a medium civ, so we should upgrade our other stuff. What would make you the happiest? Anything that we could build, all being equal and not needing anything particular. Let's build a university because it gives us some research. Okay. Did that help you actually get what you needed? Yes, it did. Okay, paving that did fix the problem. Let's everyone's favorite zone borders. There you go. Oh, look at that. It's bonus borders. Just filling those right out. There you go. Yep. There, yeah. Paint that in. And all of this. All right, then that'll spread from there. And in this direction. Hey, you're a really long ways away. I do think we'll take like to here. I guess it doesn't matter who really owns this. Okay, that should be good. All right, you got that in. All right, we are going to immediately build the apartments, worker apartments. When those are done, we'll try to get the rail in here. Yes, if we can. All right, you guys are moving that way. All right, finish us out here, buddies. Finish us out. You can just start heading out. Ditto. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. We're gonna need another governor, I think. All right, we'll have some more supply coming in here next turn. I'm happy with right here. If I can get to this and then post up. Pretty good defensive location. Okay, and we finished this, but we'll have to wait till next turn to see how it's doing. Oh, or maybe not. Maybe it is pumping right now. Okay, we're positive water for the first time in a very, very long time. Okay, I think that's my indication that we're going to take this wind trap out. This thing just isn't it. It just isn't it. Yep, disband both levels. Yep. All right, well, for science, it was no good on this planet. That was about as good a conditions as we could have hoped for. I can check that in a second. Yep. Asking about VP questions. All right, I already moved this towards the bulge. You guys are dug in. We're going to start artillerying you next turn. I did that. I did that. Did that. We might... Oh, no, we don't have the PP to play that. Okay, how are we feeling? We're still not feeling good. Okay, we'll send more workers.
Roger that.
Can I play my zone card? I have a feeling the answer is no. We don't. Okay, gravity collector. I want my gravity collector right away before I forget. That's going to be in the capital. So, Emerald City... Card, gravity collector, targets, Emerald City.
Roger that.
Shaching. So that gives us So it requires no workers. No, excuse me, 100 workers and gives us 500 energy. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. I'm gonna let that go and then we'll turn down our power plant. Okay, I think that's good. We have 6 PP left. Okay, question was VPs. We're up to 24.6. So pretty good. Not really taking any off of Brythorn recently. I think that's territorial expansion mostly. If you click on your flag in the upper right corner of the map screen, it centers on your capital. Are you talking about this one? No, upper right. Upper right. Which upper right? Upper left, okay. It's not the flag, but the name seems to do it. Oh, yeah. Name seems to do it. Okay, both of them do it. Good tip. Good tip. Good news, you have over 30%. Yeah, we were not very high. We were at like, what, 16% or something? 20% when the war started? We're at 31. He was up to 52 or 53, something like that. So we've taken a little bit off of him. Yeah, but I still don't believe we've even begun to see his troops. Like, they're starting to filter in. I think he had all of his forces over here, and it looks like that's the case, right? He's rapidly taking territory. Now, our best benefit, though, his capital's like right here. So if we can headshot him, that'll cripple him pretty well. Easier said than done, though, as those units show up. We shall see. We did take away some heavy machinery, too. A little bit of water, a little bit of biofuel. So, good things happening. Good things happening. Okay, I think that's turn. I would like to play another alien card, but we have no PP. All right, stupid raider that's attacking me. Where are you gonna go, and can you reach my road? Yeah, this is the problem with having a single direction with all of our logistics flowing. In Forgotten Wars, one of the really big projects we had a couple times actually was getting around those lava seas so that we had 2 directions of logistics so that one or the other couldn't be cut off completely, even if it wasn't good. I knew that was going to happen sooner or later. Blue shuffling around. Spooters, did you already go? You didn't take the metal, whatever you did. And there's a yellow unit showing up too. Shoot. Yeah, we got to be really careful. This is our entire lifeline. You're going the wrong direction, Spooters. Okay, good. At least he didn't beeline me. This is incredibly worrisome, though. Metal deposit in Teetbig. Vigilante justice in Silver City. Time of efficiency. We did manage to get our civilization level up. Discovered tank destroyers. Guided RPGs. Okay, we need to research guided RPGs because it'll unlock the advanced chemistry. Finally got the helicopter engine. Ooh, a cortical stimulator. Peripheral mining. Okay, good cards. Okay, we're gonna be disciplined. Decisions. Rob wants a special exemption. Okay, your son is physically weak and mentally not suited for the horrors of war. We can eat that. All right, Rob. I'll do that one for you. New organization, Applied Science. I think I want to just get our last one. Let's just get it. We need to get started on that at some point. I want turboprops. I don't want prop engine efficiency, so no target here. We may as well design a tank destroyer. So, as the name is, we are going to give it a big gun. How big of a gun? Probably a 150 to start us off with. And then we'll upgrade to a 180 if we need to. Actually, what am I doing? No. Blueprint. Always blueprint. New blueprint. Okay, a 150. As a tank destroyer, your goal is to fight tanks, so I do want you to have thick armor. We'll start you with 200. Again, the highest another enemy could have would be 180, so that's good enough to not be easy pinned. And then we need a big engine. A triple diesel gets us to plus 160. If we lowered that, that's not that big a difference. We're probably not building one of these. We would need different tech before this becomes good, but we'll go ahead and design it. Okay. Tank destroyer.
Copy that.
All right. Have fun with that, Mike Would. Food theft in Nimfort. Interrogate them. Critical failure. Man, new governors. Am I right? A walkout agitator. Who's it? Critical failure. Vigilante justice in Silver City. Now that one I'm a little surprised about. Okay, we almost cannot fail this.
Okie dokie.
You rolled a 62 and we failed it. Okay. New governor. Okay, you are not a good governor. And zone orders. Batista. Okay. Here's a credit. Here's some worker pay. Emergency food is allowed. You are an unincorporated zone. Yes.
Wilco.
All right, you're not governor material. And I have no PP. All right, we're going to postpone that. She's not taking that post. No. I literally can't do anything because I have no PP on both of those choices. Now we can get to the choppa. You probably could. Okay, you are working on uni. One turn left on the apartments. I will send some workers, colonists as workers.
Copy that.
Try to help them finish that. Okay, and you two. Yep, we're so close to finishing that. Yep, head out of there. Okay, we are gonna need some road up that direction. Yeah, it's right there. I'm basically gonna post up here. We're gonna have a thin line just along this border. Yeah, you did what you could do. Okay. Oh, look at that though. All right, well, maybe we were a little too happy a little too early. So it was supposed to get us 1,000 water, but we got 372. So that is definitely being modified by the water. I don't know what the I don't know what the equation is. Water quality is 7%, but we're definitely making more than 7%. We're making 37%. Okay, that's still not terrible. I still like that more than the moisture collector. It's not the silver bullet that we were hoping for, though. Those critical failures are annoying. Yes, it is. I think it says so when you hover. Ocean water quality is minus 70%. Without purification, 93. Okay, so it can only knock a certain percent. Salinity modifier minus 90. Dissolved heavy metals minus 27. Governor modifies production by 24%. Okay, so it's trying, but the water here is really nasty. This is still, I do like this more. It's 50% more effective than the moisture traps were. It also doesn't need to be built in stupid high mountains. So I'm happy enough with it, but not the silver bullet we were thinking. And in fact, I do think I'm going to upgrade it right away. So you're not level 2 yet, so I cannot. Okay. Okay, you're getting there. Soon, TM, soon. Alright, you are pretty much just big chillin'. Yeah, you're just chillin'. Gonna be ditto. We're not housing all of our workers here. Okay, we could fix that. Government worker
Okey-dokey.
apartments. Okay. Hang on. All right, we got to be really careful here. Let's pull back like that with those two. They're going to be in charge of what intercepting whatever yellow has, and all of you are going to go intercept whatever that is. Let's do the bottom first. All right, zoink to there. All right, no more yellow over here. I'm out of PP, so we can't do that. All right, you two go. I'm gonna be a little greedy here. Can I do it with just these?
All clear, sir.
We've got them on the run, so as long as we can keep up the pressure.
Send in the cavalry.
Mm-hmm.
All clear, sir.
Mm-hmm. We like that. We like that quite a bit. Okay, we like this a lot less.
Send in the cavalry. All clear, sir.
I totally agree, Araska. I do have enough people, so we probably will have to build one. It's not where I want it, but I don't think we have a choice. But we cannot let that supply line get pinched. That is literally our doom if it happens. All right, I'm gonna go there. I think we're just gonna hold this position for the time being. All right, over here. All right, give it the old scouteroo.
Let's go.
Just don't die. I don't care anything else you do. Just don't die. Okay, they don't seem to have weapons that can pin me.
Get out.
All right. Now with that recon, we will range attack. Can we kill? We're getting hits and not kills. Okay, so a 40mm artillery is not doing it. Good to know. Next time we have a design thing, we will see if we can remedy that. Okay, I agree with what we said here. All right, if that's the case, let's just send these guys over. Let's raise a formation. We don't have the PP. Next turn we will do that. We're so short of PP. Okay, come on, you stupid spiders. You have one job. Literally one job. Take that metal. I'm even gonna leave you a spot here so you can pretend to attack me as a decoy action. I'm gonna chill here and see if they'll just back off. I do feel like we're at the point where I could build a city right here. We don't have the PP to do it this turn. We could build it there on the metal. That's a little too close. I think we build it here. I'm starting to change my mind. I used to really like hill and sometimes mountain cities, but the cost of getting railroad into that is so prohibitive. I think I'm starting to change my mind about my preference there. Maybe if we had a spoke city that only needed roads and not railroad. So like if I build a city up here, let's say, and I did it here for some reason, and I just needed road to get supplies, That very much could be dim bones, man. I just really don't want to kill them before they take that metal. That would be so huge for me to grab that. It feels like we're doing good on metal, but the trauma is too real. I feel like we have no metal. Spiders can't be trusted. True. True. Okay, let's roll it. Okay, lots of movement on his part, but not doing a whole lot. I wonder what's the problem. Like, why isn't he expanding east? Like, what's over there that he doesn't want to go poke? Because like Yellow showed, I mean, you can just take a bunch of territory. You could literally just do it. And we're sitting here staring at blue, not doing anything. Riveting. Yeah, I agree. I think we're going to get a second squad for that area. That's just too important. Yeah, we can put one here, and then we can put like half and like half. This is where my yellow motorized would actually be really useful. Unfortunately, I'm just never going to have time to get them over there. You going to attack me? We are entrenched with heavy MGs in the mountains. That's gonna be a ordeal for him to dislodge that. Okay, the spooters did shove me back here. That is not your job right now, spiders. Killed 700, lost 500. Okay, mechanized MGs. Discovered aircraft design. An assassin droid, recon in force, free movement. Okay, do our chores first. New director for... okay, yeah, it's not going to be you. We know we need several new people. We are also out of money. Okay, well, efficiency drive first. That could have been really awkward. That means I can't afford the talent. Okay. Give me a civilian.
Understood.
Times 2.
Understood.
Okay. Which city was it that I invested all that money into? It's not you. Was it Big Teat? No. Was it you? No. Okay. Hang on. Where are we putting all that money? I need to go cut off their budget. It was Greywater Gulch. Caught gray-handed. Where are you at, Greywater? Greywater Gulch. Yeah, we were trying to pay down their debt some. But the gravy train is over. Zone orders, okay. Alright, you're gonna go down to like a 50 credit.
Aye, aye, sir.
Alright, we need to chill on that hardcore. Okay, we have new governor, but we also have applied science. Who is the smartest of my two choices? We have Simba, who's an idiot. We have Lynn, who's an idiot. And we have Merv, who's an idiot. Alright. You are all dumb. Alright, we're gonna have to change this later. You're in. Congratulations. Same thing as always. We'll go low on discovery, high on the actual use. Governor. 25. 22. God, you are both horrible. I'm gonna go with the cap 3, and we're gonna need to remember that we need to change her out real soon. Rebels in Batista, and I cannot afford it. We need more. We need some more PP, which tells me we need more bureaucracy. I think we have stretched our bureaucracy further than we really can. Did we finish that here? Yeah, Bureau 3 is up. Bureau 2. All right. We're doing power plant here. 1 turn left. All right, we'll let that be. Level 3. You're a level 4 town, though. All right. You're in. Bureaucratic Office 4. 23,300 workers, just for the record.
Yes.
Your idiocy score is too high. Yeah, these are all the kids that got dropped. They grew up playing in the plutonium slush. Every time that spilled. All right, we're working on that. That's all I can say. That means I can't make the new unit here. All right, we're gonna need to change plans a little bit. All right, where are you? All right. All right. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Okay, you prod in there.
Let's go. Objective lost.
Okay, no, that was good. We got a kill. We're lowering their readiness. Yeah, this 40 mil ain't gonna do it. Okay, I kind of want to figure out what the smallest caliber artillery to design at the beginning of the game is. I'm guessing it's 60 after this experiment. Okay, we got at least a kill. Let's just continue to bombard them for a minute. Okay, we're starting to see problems with supply. Yeah, I'll tell you what. We're gonna do a sealed road. No, we're gonna do that. That'll fix itself here in a minute. All right, can we keep them on the run? Yes. Yeah, having Blitz makes tanks so ridiculously powerful. We still have 50 and 80 AP. We could still attack a second time if we really wanted to with those tanks. I'm not going to, but we could.
Attack formation.
It's warm and glowing. You say that, Rumen, but there was an incident down in, I think it was Brazil. I want to say it was some South American country where some guys were doing salvage and they salvaged some old medical equipment. I think it was like x-ray machines, and they found all this glowing powder in it, and they took it home and they gave it to their daughters to play with it, and they put it on like makeup and stuff. It didn't end well. It didn't end well. So yeah, please do not play with stuff like that. Yeah, it was like all over. I can't remember what town it was in, but it was like all over town, basically. It was horrible.
Send in the cavalry.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Radioactive stuff. People don't realize how dangerous that is for something so commonly used by us these days. There's a pretty famous incident where I live. I can't say it because I'd out myself, but there's a pretty famous radiation incident near where I am. Not a major one, like wide scale thing, but somebody died in an accident. Okay, we are holding this, and I think I'm happy enough with that. I think I'm happy enough just bombarding him for a while before we try an actual assault. This is holding. Okay, we are getting more people into both of these to try to get this calmed down. We have just all kinds of weird things. What are you attached to? I bet you're having all kinds of problems. You're attached to Nimfort. Okay, that's okay. Let's dirt road and make something a little saner. That's fine. That's fine. We did take a lot of oil off of him too. Okay, we're we're okay with that situation. All right, how mad do I need to be at the spiders this turn? Yep, pretty mad. Pretty mad. We need some replenishments. Okay, armor's still okay. We did lose a machine gun. I'm very happy with the low amount of attrition we've been suffering. That's at least one nice thing that we got going on here. Where? Hold on a second. We're missing somebody. Where is him? Move here. All right. These guys are posted up at basically what will be their permanent post. And you know what? You had your chance, spiders. You had your chance.
Enemy.
Literally ate one of my recon vehicles. And of course, it's the one that has the added unit to it. All right, well, I was just saying that we hadn't had to do very many reinforcements. Actually, I don't even think we have Rover 3s, so that will be a nice improvement. We'll have the bigger machine gun on it. All right, I think we're going to reinforce these a little since they got snacked on. More farms under construction. You finished, I think it was uni. Okay, they need entertainment. So VidCom.
Yes.
Okay, we're making a decent amount of power. We're not even close to maximum though. I'm gonna just let the power plant go for now. Where are we at? Power plant one turn left. Okay. Maybe I won't. Okay, let's go back down to 50%. Okay, we already were up here. Okay, not bad, not bad. I'm definitely noticing we need some bureaucracy, like pretty bad. I need to get some upgrades. We may even do another one. I need a city that has population. So probably down here. This would be preferred, but quite a bit. But they're pretty not okay. They're pretty not okay. These guys are okay. So I think we're gonna do it here. Yeah, easy town. We'll get some bureaucracy. What are you building right now? In fact, nothing. That should not be the case. Build VidCom. Let's get that quality of life up. Okay, pretty good progress. We are going to call that at the last turn there. We're over the 3-hour mark already. Time flies when you're conquering a planet. Let's take a final look at things though. So victory overview. Yellow is at 42.3% and we are at 24.9. So even if he was to spike again, I feel like we could be within 25 points, so he would not win. I feel like we're doing really well. We basically are fighting. He's fighting a fighting retreat as we push forward. I think we're going to have most of our tanks push this for now, and then maybe we can circle around. I don't know. I need more units, as always. I think we do need another defense unit here, though. I cannot let him get anywhere near this supply line. This is vital that it does not get destroyed. So we will need to do that. If I had the PP, I would recruit them right now. The northern expansion is going fine. Getting this up and running will let me at least take this, and we'll probably stretch as far as we can. We do have another major over here. Maybe we could try to diplo them some and ally them. That wouldn't be terrible. Who are you? You are the Vorteg. How are you doing? Horrible. Horrible. Okay. But I think that'd be okay. I wouldn't mind that. We could get some trade. We get some science with them maybe. Just to try to make them a bigger road bump for yellow, so they don't get conquered as fast. Our situation for resources is a lot better than where we started. Metal, water, food, all good. We're ticking along for IP and metal. I do see we have a good surplus. I'm gonna do one last action. I think we're gonna rail this. God, that's expensive. That's so expensive. I should not have built that like that, but that is what it is. That is what it is. Okay, and we'll pick up from there next time. So next time will be Wednesday. It will be the next Shadow Empire stream. And then stream after that will be Friday, so that'll be our Dominion stream. Spoilers, it's Patala. We've got that in Lemuria to go, so we're getting kind of close to the end of the current project part of Dominions. We still have a little bit after that we're going to do. Lots of members first stuff up right now. If you haven't checked it out, there's some Quasi-Morph. People seem to be enjoying what I've put up so far, so if you haven't checked that out, maybe take a look. Beyond that, I think that's basically everything. So Shadow Empire on Wednesday, Dominion's pregame video tomorrow. There's some other member stuff coming out. Another Void War just released, I believe, today. So if you haven't watched that, we did a Relic Cruiser run. It was pretty interesting. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. That helps me a ton. If you're not subscribed, I hope I've earned your subscription tonight. If you want to go above and beyond to support the channel, you can always leave a super thanks on a VOD, join me live for a super chat, consider becoming a member, or checking out the Patreon linked in the channel. All right, guys, had a fun one again tonight. We're making progress, slow as it is, but I think this is going to go pretty well, at least until his main force arrives, and then hopefully by then we'll have an air force. Maybe we're trying. We're sort of kind of trying. We'll see. All right, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Double out.